You had sex with her.
No, I didn't. I would not have sex with a dead person.
People do it.
Oh, I'm not one of those people.
Now, what is your definition of play? Is that actually your piece into her?
Yeah.
Okay. How about would you consider penetration with your finger? I mean, you consider that? No? Okay, so and there was none of that. There was no finding of a breath. Okay, I'm just asking that. With that condom, it wouldn't have been put on your finger. I'm just throwing this hypothetically out there and inserted into her.
No. I don't want you guys think I did this on purpose or anything.
On September 20th, 2021, 64-year-old Melody Dawn Rohrer went on a walk and never came back. The next day, on 21st of September, her husband, Richard Rohrer, called 911 to report his wife missing.
Van Buren 911, what is the address of your emergency?
This is Cass County with the transfer. I have a gentleman on the line at Oak Shores Campground. His wife did not return from a walk this morning.
Okay. All right, sir. You said your wife went for a walk. At what time?
Around 8:15, 8:30. She goes every morning for 6 to 8 miles.
What is your wife's name?
Melody.
Her middle name?
It goes straight. Dawn.
Dawn.
Yes.
And what's her date of birth?
8/22/57.
Okay, is she white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
White.
Okay. It has not returned back. What was she last seen wearing?
A yellow raincoat and shorts. I'm not sure on the color of the shirt.
What color is her hair?
Brown.
After she was reported missing, everyone started to search for her frantically, but to no avail. Where could she have gone? What happened to her? But her whereabouts were revealed the next day. With no other way left, police started tracing Melody's phone, which led them to a nearby Walmart. When the Van Buren police reached the location, they were visibly shocked to see what was waiting for them there. Sitting in a damaged Ford F-150 was a 29-year-old man named Colby Martin. He had Melody's SIM in his phone, but was this a good enough reason to drag a man out of his car? Or were there other pieces of evidence that the police acquired which led to Colby's immediate arrest? As you watch along, you'll see various pieces of the puzzle make the whole picture, and what is revealed will become one of the most disgusting, maniacal men you'll ever see in an interrogation room.
Colby wanted to get this off of his chest, is that correct? And we have not talked about what brought us to him yet, so that's what we're going to do today.
Okay.
Is that, and now you want to hear what brought us to all this, correct? And then you tell us you're excited. Well, this still applies, okay? If you don't ever feel comfortable saying something, say, Dave, can I have a minute to collect myself or something like that? Not a problem. Same thing with Kyle. Do you want a glass of water or anything like that? I'm more than happy to get you whatever you might need. Okay.
You'll see Detective Kyle and Detective David being extra nice to Colby, but there's a reason for this. Upon seeing Colby in the car, the detectives realized that he was distressed. This can cause a suspect to shut down and not cooperate. The detectives are taking measures to avoid that from the beginning of the interrogation itself. But as you continue, you'll watch the patience of the detectives slowly wearing thin because of Colby's cold and disturbing responses.
And Colby, you and I didn't talk about this, so I want to bring it up to you now. What brought, you probably have an idea why we've made contact with you today. Just a little bit of history about that, since I haven't told you anything yet, but I think it's fair for you to know that yesterday we got called down around the Decatur area. Do you know where that's at?
I know the name, but I don't know.
Okay. Do you frequent Van Buren County much, or what?
No, you just do your thing, then I'll tell you the story.
Okay.
So it's just...
Okay. Why don't you just tell me the story then? This time, okay? Let's see what's some time.
Well, I was at work, then my mom was sick, so they were like, because we're medical, so they were like, oh, maybe you shouldn't be here.
Did you might have COVID or something? Or?
Well, her cousin had COVID, so she
was
around her, so they just were being cautious.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to go home, so I was just driving around, and I got lost. So I was just, driving.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was foggy out on that morning. And it came out of nowhere.
What came out of nowhere?
The lady.
Okay.
And I tried to miss her, but I couldn't. And I just got scared.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know what to do. I should have called you guys.
So what happened after you hit her?
I don't know.
What's that? Okay.
I mean, I just got scared and left.
Did you leave her there
Put her in the back.
in the back of the truck? Do you know if she was?
Sounds
No, listen.
I'm not a bad person.
I don't think Kyle and I, neither one of us said
Well,
that.
it just-
Maybe.
The situation just looks like I'm a fucking psycho.
Look at the face Colby makes when he's asked to recall the murder. That is not the expression of recalling. It's the expression of reliving the murder and the horrible things Colby did to the dead body of Melody. Detectives try to laugh along with Colby as they've seen his sadistic side now, and they think that laughing might just be the key to getting a confession. But will they be able to keep up with this tactic once they start asking about the more gruesome details of his crimes?
No, we neither one of us has said that, have we?
Not at all.
No.
I'm never gonna say that, but
Listen, I bet you'd be surprised how many people would tell you that, and we're not going to say that. Was she? Do you think she was still alive after you hit her? She wasn't. Okay. So from that point, where did you go?
I just went back down to where we were at. Well, I mean, I just
Did you drive right to there?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just
Are you familiar with that area?
down there a little bit.
Okay.
I'm just scared. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm. Did do you have any idea what she was wearing?
No.
Okay. And correct me if I'm wrong, it did some significant damage to your truck, right? Is that all from just striking her, or did you hit something else?
No, I had a deer the other day.
Oh, you did hit a deer?
So it's all like went.
Oh, okay. You know how long ago that was that you hit the deer?
Sunday maybe Saturday or Sunday.
Okay. Did you report it at all or not?
No.
Okay. Do you know where it happened at? Just a rough idea?
I'm like, oh, it was like around Texas Corners. You know what the
So Saturday or Sunday over around Texas Corners. Okay. All right. You don't know what road it was on though.
no, I don't even know the names of those.
So let's go back to.
I mean, I don't know if the deer died or not.
Okay, that's okay.
From here on, we'll show you all the crucial evidence that cracked this case wide open. The first big clue was the completely destroyed bumper of Colby's Ford F-150. This was the evidence that was probably first noticed as soon as the detectives found Colby where Melody was expected to be. His explanation? That he had hit a deer a few days before he hit Melody. And this would have been a perfectly plausible explanation, but detectives found no forensic evidence that matched his story. But here, they play along with Colby in the hopes that he will keep talking. But is this necessary? When he's already confessing to having hit Melody accidentally, it's expected that he would damage his car. But it seems that out of nervousness, he tries to make up a story which can and will be used against him in court.
Once you hit her, do you lose control or anything like that? Okay. Did you come to a stop? Well, I'm assuming you come to a stop because you said you put her in there. Did you check her for signs of life?
I tapped her and I asked her if she was okay and stuff.
Mhm.
She didn't say anything. She
Okay.
was like freaking out.
Yeah. So when you got her in the back of the pickup truck, did you cover her with anything once you put her in the back of the pickup truck?
I had like a towel, a blanket.
Okay. Did you put that over the top of her?
Yeah.
It didn't blow off when you're driving down the road?
When I got down there, it did.
Did it blow out of the pickup truck?
I don't know where it went though.
Okay. So somewhere alongside the roadway is the blanket?
Probably.
You know what color blanket it is by chance?
It was like green.
Green blanket. Was it a heavy blanket or a light blanket?
Like what you put it like on the couch.
Okay.
You know,
Like a throw maybe? Or
kinda like that.
Okay. So you covered her, was that blanket at one time inside the truck and you took it out, put it over the back?
Yeah, it was just like an extra.
right.
Stupid though.
Listen, you were the only one that could tell us what happened out
I
there.
know, but I just
you know?
sound dumb. Like,
Tell me why. What sounds dumb?
I should have just fucking called you guys and stopped being so scared.
Right. Yeah, I agree. And then I believe that's why you wanted to tell us what happened. Is that
Yeah,
right?
I'm not a bad person. I don't
That's
want
why
to do
you're doing
this.
the right thing now.
Yeah, you are.
You're getting the story out.
Yeah. You want people to know your side of the story, what happened out there. That this wasn't, you tracked this lady down, you stalked her, right? You know? And by you telling Kyle and I what happened out there, we've got the story of what happened. Because otherwise we wouldn't know. You know?
Just, but yeah, it's really bad.
I believe you. Yeah. I'm sure you did not do this on purpose. And you didn't know this lady, right?
I did just lost.
Yeah. So you're driving. Or do you know where you're going to go with her, or
No, I was just scared. I didn't.
Okay. So once you can, somewhere between where you hit her and where you placed her, the blanket fell out or blew out of the truck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine accidentally hitting a passerby with your car. You may call for help, or you may run in fear of the consequences you could face. It's our natural fight or flight response. But in what world, in what twisted mindset would you pick the victim up and load them into your truck? What could possibly be the intention behind this? The answer to this disturbing question will reveal Colby's motive for the crime. So far, he's not been able to convince anyone that it was merely an accident. Another observation you can make here is that Colby looks up when he talks about putting Melody in his truck. But do you think he's truly guilty, or is this his rehearsed attempt at looking guilty? Him looking up could also possibly be an attempt to find a camera in the interrogation room, as he knows he's being watched.
So once you put her in there, did her clothes or anything fall off of her?
I did.
And I'm just asking you, just to the best of your knowledge, I mean, because Kyle and I didn't go up there where you pointed her
I
out
could
to
have
us.
been ripped. I don't know. I didn't really. You know what I mean? Like I was just in shock.
You didn't take them off of her though, right?
No.
Okay. All right. Just have to ask. Yeah. All right. And then tell me about her cell phone.
I didn't see a cell phone.
How did her SIM card get put into your cell phone?
My SIM card?
Her SIM card put into your cell phone.
How?
I don't know. That's what we're asking you. That's how we're able to locate who you were. Remember, I didn't tell you anything about this. I'm bringing it up to you
I
now.
don't.
Yeah, that's how we were able to develop you as a person of interest, is because your two phones were moving together and mirroring off each other, and then the information was that her SIM card was put in your phone, but that's not the case.
I didn't take it out.
Okay.
I don't even have like the push button. I don't even know how to get my own.
Mm-hmm.
Can they like? No, I didn't take it out though. I don't know.
Do you remember what you did with her cell phone?
I didn't. Was that in her pocket?
I don't know.
I didn't see her phone though.
Okay. All right. So maybe her phone might still be with her?
Because I don't know.
Okay, you didn't do anything with her phone.
I
Okay.
didn't want to look. I don't want to see anything.
Okay.
Here, detectives dive into the second most crucial piece of evidence, Melody's phone and SIM card, because that is what has helped them catch Colby. He had put Melody's SIM into his own phone, but Colby has a way of coming up with the stupidest reasons for his actions. The nature of his crimes is so weird and awful that the only way he can explain them is by telling the truth.
What did you see?
Fog, and then right last minute she appeared.
Okay. What did she look like?
Just a fog, I didn't see her.
Do you remember colors or anything? Or
I thought she had something yellow on.
okay,
Probably that's the only thing I can think of. I didn't.
she was
It happened so
wearing
fast.
something yellow.
I think. I mean, like it's what it looked like when I was driving. A yellow figure.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
I mean,
Okay.
I don't think so. Like what?
Well,
What are you looking for?
I'm just trying to get you to describe what you saw.
Yeah, I mean, it was just happened so fast though. Like she came out there was nothing there, and then she was there.
And do you remember where at on your vehicle she would have hit?
I was like, assuming the middle, which I thought it would have been like the side because I tried to turn last minute, but I mean, probably wasn't that much time.
Okay. So after you hit her, what happened next?
I stopped,
Okay. Did you?
got out, went up to her, ran up to her,
Where was she at?
laying on the side of the road.
Okay. Do you think she was on the paved part or somewhere else?
I think she was more in the grass,
In the
but like
grass?
close to the road.
Okay.
And then I went up to her, asked her, like, hey, are you okay? And I could tell.
Was there any response from her at all? Okay. All right. Where at on her body did you check? You
Touched
said
her
you
shoulder.
tapped her.
I mean, I like pushed on her shoulder, moved her, and she didn't do anything. I asked her if she's okay. And she didn't say anything.
Okay. Were her eyes open or shut? Do you remember? Can you remember her position? Was she up
She was laying on her, like, on her side.
on her side? Okay. And what was her clothing?
I think she had like jogging clothes on, like, you know, like workout clothes, maybe.
Okay.
Like shorts and shirt.
Okay. You remember the color of those?
No, I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Would you be shocked to hear that the accident was in fact a fully planned murder? This was revealed from the third big piece of evidence, which were the tire tracks from Colby's car that you can see on the screen. Forensic evidence shows that Colby did not deviate from his path until after hitting Melody. Contrary to what he says, he wanted to intentionally hit her. He had already seen Melody as she was wearing a bright yellow jacket, and he hit her with the intention to kill or abduct her on the spot. What made him choose Melody is still not clear. Maybe she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, but this one decision changed many lives all at once. Now it makes sense why he put her in the trunk of his car. It was because he had some disturbing plans to execute. If you've ever felt frustrated or disgusted, imagine being a detective sitting in front of a... Even the most seasoned detectives might not be able to maintain the facade of being empathetic anymore. Watch as they finally confront him with some of the most disturbing aspects of his crime.
Never touched the phone or anything? Okay. Alright.
Her clothes, I did not take her clothes off.
Okay.
The rags, I did wipe out the bed out. I'm sorry, I didn't say that.
Okay.
What else did you throw away there? Because they're pulling video from the car wash. Remember what I told you?
I know, but I'm just...
We're looking at everything, so I need you to be honest with me. Okay. What else did you
I
throw
think it
away?
was just rags. I just grabbed a pile of shit.
What else?
Rags.
You know there was more stuff that you threw out.
Well, then obviously there's clothes then. But
Well, tell us about
I
it.
didn't know they were hers.
Well, how'd they get in the trash?
Because there was just a
From
pile of
you.
clothes in the bag. I
Well,
thought
whose are they?
it was just like a shirt or something I was using to wipe up.
So clothes in the back of your truck that you don't know whose they are.
No, I
you
was
decided to throw away.
I had a box. The box is still back there. I was handling it with piled in. And I just grabbed it and I threw everything.
What else is in that pile that you threw?
Should just be rags, clothes, or whatever that. Well, obviously the shorts now, but then I think that's it.
Whose shorts are they?
Well, I thought it was a shirt.
Well, whose shirt is it?
I thought it was mine.
Colby.
'Cause I thought it was just like the shit that I was using to wipe up. You know what I mean?
So if it's not hers, whose is it?
Well, then I don't know. But is it hers then? Because her clothes are off, right?
Are you saying you put her in the back of the truck with her clothes on? Somewhere in the car ride, her shorts are off? But you don't know how?
What?
Tell me how that much sense that makes.
That don't make sense.
Right. So that's what I'm telling you. You gotta tell the truth to us. Because guess what? when we go and pull a video from that car, it'll be like, well, he's lying about this, he's lying about this, he's lying about this. Then we're going to say, well, we're not going to bat for this guy because he's not telling us the truth. But guess what? We're going to find out the truth anyway. So you need to come clean with it, all right, Colby?
When her clothes are ripped up from getting hit, I'm assuming.
Okay.
And then probably when I put her in, everything was like ripping off, and I just threw everything away.
Okay, so they are her clothes that you threw away.
Yes, I'm sorry.
At the car wash.
Were you wondering till now what the detective's obsession with Melody's clothing was? Here's where the most sickening aspect of this case is revealed. Melody's bloody clothes were found in Colby's home trash can. And secondly, authorities reported that before hitting and abducting Melody, Colby had made many online searches regarding assault, and he had been fantasizing about these unspeakable actions before he ever laid eyes on his victim. What's even more shocking is that Colby visited online chat rooms while he was in possession of Melody's body. And the facade of guilt you see is only an act as well, because even after her death, he continued to browse for content.
There's something very significant that you should remember.
What?
And guess what? It's going to have your DNA on it, and it may have her DNA on it also. So I need you to tell me the truth. You know what it is, and I know what it is, but I need you to say it. Colby, tell me.
Well, I don't know.
You know what this is. Because guess what? When we're going to test it, everything's getting tested. I'm telling you this.
I don't know what would have DNA on it. I'm honest.
You had sex with her.
No, I didn't. I would not have sex with a dead person.
People do it.
Oh, I'm not one of those people.
Why are we finding evidence of this on her? Evidence of this in the trash.
What's in the trash? Her
I want
shorts?
you to tell me. This is all
I'm not.
This is all going to come out.
Colby,
I told you now, Fergal. I told you guys.
You're leaving stuff out.
Why am I'm not leaving shit out. I didn't her, okay? I didn't have sex with her. That's up. It's whatever happened. I know.
was the spent condom something that you threw in there from a time that you had
It
a
could
relationship with somebody else?
Well, that's it's not mine. I don't wear condoms.
Okay. All right. So there's
With them, but that's it.
okay, but there's no, like Kyle's telling you, there's no reason.
No,
It's just
I was
suspicious.
not.
It's just
I get it.
okay,
I understand. That's why I think I was scared to
Yeah.
say shit.
right?
Oh, not a dead girl.
Tell me about the condom then.
I didn't have a condom though. I didn't know. I threw one away. It's a car wash though. There's hundreds of people.
So you're saying that one's not yours?
I don't know. It might have been. If I didn't use it with her.
But you just told us a little bit ago.
I said I might off in one.
Okay.
But I have a girlfriend and we never use a condom.
So would there be a reason why that would have been left in your vehicle?
What?
The condom?
No.
Okay.
Is there going to be any DNA of her on there?
I don't know. Why would there be?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find out.
Okay, I didn't have sex with her, okay? I swear.
And you do know, as Kyle said, if that comes back, that's why we collected DNA. It's all for elimination purposes. Your DNA may be on that condom, right? Might be. But her DNA definitely won't be.
No.
Okay?
I didn't have sex with her.
Oh, that's all I'm asking. I'm just asking. Yours might be on it, okay? Your DNA may be on that condom, but hers will not.
No.
Okay.
shouldn't be in there, so I don't use them.
Okay.
You said you jack off in them, so
Yeah.
you use them for something.
When was the last time you would condom? A long time ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Like we're talking months, weeks, years?
Right when I lived in my old house.
And that was what?
July? June?
So it still would have been in your truck.
Yeah, there's condoms in my truck because I bought a big ass pack of them a long time ago. And they were like in a bag. They're all over the place.
Okay. Do you think of anything else?
I don't.
Alright, let me go back there and just throw some of this stuff away. I'll be right back.
You just see how it looks.
It's
I
all,
said,
I never did it now.
you're
Now
over
it's
your
all
head.
turning.
You're in over your head, and you're flustered. You're making mistakes.
I'm sorry, I don't remember every little thing. Okay, and I get the wiping the thing out. I should have told you, but I figured you guys would have like made it. Like I was trying to hide shit or something. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm not explaining it very good.
And finally, the last nail in Colby's coffin. A used condom was found in the trunk of his car. After DNA tests, it was found that the inside had Colby's DNA and the outside of the condom had Melody's DNA. It was also found that it was used on her posthumously. Do you believe Colby after the information you now possess, or does his guilt look like an act now? This is the most confrontational detectives have been with Colby regarding the more disturbing details of his crimes. Colby in turn looks embarrassed because of the nature of what he's done. He looks away when he's presented with the evidence.
Now, you mentioned you saw a yellow blob.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know though. I mean, I just looked at it all. Did you guys find anything? Like,
I'm asking the question.
so yeah. I don't know. I mean, what was it though? All I was seeing was something with yellow.
Colby, I do have a question if you don't mind. You're adamant, you know. Now, what is your definition of bloody? Is that actually your penis into her?
Yeah.
Okay. How about would you consider penetration with your finger? I mean, you consider that? No? Okay, so and there was none of that. There was no fondling of her breast. Okay, I'm just asking that. With that condom, it wouldn't have been put on your finger. I'm just throwing this hypothetically out there and inserted into her.
No.
Okay. The condoms that you buy, are they lubricated? Do you know anything about or you just go in there and buy just any type of
I'm
condom?
assuming they're lubricated.
Okay. Well, there's some that aren't, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. The ones that you purchased, I don't know how long ago did you purchase these condoms? Some time ago. All right. You would have off into these, and somehow it would have been left in your pickup truck. And if the condom that we found in the trash can with the bloody rags and the shorts come back with your DNA on it, that is an old condom.
It shouldn't have any DNA.
Okay, just
I
check.
know.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we knew that we were talking the same thing when we talked about that. I want to make sure that I didn't leave something out where it's penetration with fingers, toes, tongue,
Nothing.
you know,
Nothing touched her.
no penetration into her at all.
No.
Okay. All right.
Finally, on July 31st, 2023, Colby Martin was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole on 3 counts: open murder, failure to stop at the scene when at fault causing death, concealing the death of an individual. Judge Kathleen Brinkley said, "In your premeditation and in your deliberation, you imagined this and you made it happen. The threat that you pose to society is serious, and it is unmatched in anything I've seen in 11 years on the bench."
September 20th, 2021, the night here that exists today began. 36 hours of extreme panic and confusion as we frantically looked for my house. A panic and uncertainty that no anyone should ever have to face.
Sometimes the nature of crime is so bizarre that no amount of thinking, understanding, or research can make sense of it. The most common motive for is the desperation to have an unresisting and unrejecting partner. But is that why Colby did this? Is that why Melanie had to die and be disrespected posthumously? Whatever the answer may be, it will not ease the pain of her loving family and friends. For them, a lifelong partner, a loving mother, and a giving friend was taken away. This was the case of Colby Martin. And for more such content, like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and leave your case recommendations in the comment section.